Tonight on RGB, we share the glow-ups and mess-ups in this week's news headlines. Then we celebrate a decade of hits with Donald, and we see who's growing the number of stamps in their passport with Globetrotter.
Molweni bethu nana, welcome to your home of celebrities and gossip. Igama lam linguSinazo.
Nake bethuna ndingusamora kwamangesi kwa Home Affairs. Kodwa stratweni sinazo bandibiza sweeter than
Korobela.
Now September is all about celebrating heritage, and we thought that we should remind you what RGB's heritage is.
Of course, it's bringing you the best celebrity gossip on a weekly basis. Ndiyathemba ukuba niza enjoy this Heritage Day holiday ezayo, and here's something endiyazi uba niza enjoy definitely indaba zanamhlanje. Now, since spring has sprung, bantu masiqale ngamabali amyoli. Awutsho wena?
Ndiyatsho sisi. Kodwa ke speaking of spring, ningalibali into yobana this is the season where osisi bethu bazawuphuma bame estupini besathwele iqheya zabo bathi
who are allergic to this time of year. But the first stop on the happy train is DJ Black Coffee and his latest release, which is going to rule a big days of summer with US pop star Usher. The track is named La 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 and is sweeter than that first time Usher and Black Coffee were together at the Global Citizen Festival. The day the single came out, pictures Zabo were all over screens in Times Square in New York.
Also having a happy holiday season is actress Amo Chidi. After giving birth to umngane wakhe wokuqala ngoMarch, Amo uye waya ku-Instagram to share that she's officially off the market and getting hitched by posting a Bible verse and a picture of her rock. So from all of us here at RGB, we hope that the happiness keeps on multiplying forever and ever in your life.
Samara ingathi busy le winter because the latest celebrities abazithe mithi kulo ndawo. Skeem Sam actress Magofe Moagi is one of them, as well as her castmate Clement Mausa, who plays Kwaito, who's also opened up about soon becoming a father. Beningayazi babekubanda kangako mna kule winter zana.
The only people who could possibly be happier than Umagofe and Clement is Dineo Mweketsi and her rapper Bay Solo, who have finally made their love official with a fabulous white wedding in Kapa. The guest list had more bling than a poor rapper's video and included abantu bafana no Connie Fekasi, no Rami Chwene, or no Muzima Bena, or Reason, or Loot Love, just to name a few A-listers. Congratulations to the happy couple.
Another celeb celebrating happiness in her relationship status is Banomoya hitmaker Busiswa, because she proclaimed she was happily single and has been there for a while now. The statement was prompted by a response by baby daddy DJ KG after he claimed that he caught her cheating in their bed in the home that they shared. Shame KG has gone from being midnight staring Kabusiswa to just being a nightmare.
Now the last bit of happy goes out to the film Knuckle City, which has been chosen as the official Oscar submission from South Africa for this year's Oscars. It directed Jamil XT Kubeka, and the boxing film was selected ahead of other local gems like Flatland, Back of the Moon, and Morphe by the National Film and Video Foundation to compete in the coveted Best International Feature Film category. Le film ke stars abantu abafana noBongile Matsayi, Siv Ngesi, Zolisa Xaluva, Owen Sechake, and was the last project the late Nomhle Nkonyeni ever took part in. Uba ufuna ukubona why the film is getting rave reviews, then you'll have to wait until Boxing Day. How fitting.
Now it would be wonderful, but Knuckle City man can give us our next Oscar. Awutsho wena?
Yo, Oscar, asigqibelanga. Go vula igate, John, vula igate phakutsotsi.
Londi your doll.
We definitely do need good news for this country, especially after everything that the country has gone through.
Coming up, we continue sharing the shame of the people who have fame in the news headlines. Then we celebrate a decade of hits with Donald.
The continent's secret spiller is back with more gossip so good.
Now, whether you whisper or scream it, the most important part is making sure that the message gets shared.
Umyalezo uthi nangu round 2 bantu wendaba zale veki.
Now, for the second section of the news, we'll be reviewing the struggles that celebs have been dealing with in the recent days.
Now, siyayazi-ke sometimes in life you must pick a struggle, kodwa sometimes the struggle picks you. U-SK Goboza uzikhethele a struggle called unemployment. Now, Goboza has allegedly been fired from the Queen because of his ongoing struggles with arriving late for shoots, being a diva on set, and his near-daily child support drama. SK, we hope you find a new role soon. Okanye, you'll be dealing with more drama off-screen than you ever did on-screen.
Another screen actor dealing with baby mama drama is Patrick Seleka Jr., who is being threatened with maintenance court over a 6-year-old child that he claims isn't his. The woman says he hasn't paid a cent kule minyaka is 6. While Patrick ufuna DNA test azokwazi uprova into bana lo mntana lona ngowakhe nyani na. Ndiyathemba ke into bana this one is solved quickly because 6 years without a father isn't something that any child should have to go through.
Sisathetha ngestruggles ke wethu and things to go through. That's exactly what is happening with Jessica Nkosi, who shared a post on social media about the cheating ways of her baby daddy, TK Dlamini. Jessica opened up about being heartbroken and shattered about TK's wandering eye, but she assured her fans that she will be fine after she exposed TK in a series of posts with proof sent to her by her fans. Ms. Nkosi said that she would not have believed it had she not seen it herself, and closed off by telling the other lady, Uba, you are free to be with him fully. No more hiding. LOL.
Oh, Jessica.
Oh, Nkosi. The last struggle featured today on the news will be the struggle that Fresh is going to go through to clear his name and his reputation after being repeatedly named ku #AmINext, Masitibi's social media expose. He has denied the sexual assault allegations. He's saying they're false. He's planning on taking legal action against his famous ex-girlfriend from many years ago, who's made some disturbing allegations. Engambizanga ngegama esithi he's cheating with high school girls. Masibe sithi isabi yakhe uyikhatshile ne?
Akhona ubuhlungu njengozikhetshela isab. Yo! Kodwa ke bethuna ke.
Akho nto ngeminenye. Now, in the music business, where one-hit wonders are more common than influencers as early favor, freebies, it is truly a measure of great success when an artist can say, I'm celebrating a decade of making memorable music.
Apha estudio ke namhlanje we're joined by one such man. As the owner of the Red Mic, he has sold out arenas, had chart-topping success, all while remaining humble and somewhat elusive. Here to share his life, neemfihlelo zakhe to success, RGB is proud to be joined in studio by none other than Donald on the Seat of Superstars.
Going on, family.
Long time no see.
Yeah, man.
You know, when I introduce Donald, I always feel like I cannot say Donald without saying that he's
In
also...
denial.
Exactly!
Yes. What's saqaliswa nguwe
And
kodwa?
are you
Yeah.
still on that river in Egypt?
Well, I mean, you know what? Yes, because so I came up with this thing initially in the beginning of my career. I started with Donald I Deserve when I dropped the song I Deserve.
Yes.
And then when I dropped Denial, I was like Donald in Denial. The only reason I did that was just for marketing purposes.
Yes.
To market, to kind of like connect the brand to the song. And then people then started marking it a lot, and then I started seeing other artists do it, and I was like, you know what? Actually, I'm not gonna change. I'm gonna stay on Donald in Denial, and that's it.
10 years in the industry as a solo artist,
Yeah.
but 14 overall.
Yeah.
Please take us back and take us through some of the highlights that you've had over the past 10 years.
Highlights, there's been quite a lot, actually. To be honest, I really take myself as one of the most fortunate artists in this country of this era. But I can remember the first time when I got my first award at the Metro FM Awards. I think it was 2013. And that became such a thing because when I got the award, I had a very emotional moment and I cried live on television. And then, I had all these people coming after me, calling me a cry baby. Amen. But that was probably one of the most exciting times of my life, man. Just also to honor my mother. That's one moment. Second moment would be when I got nominated for the BET Awards. That was also in 2013. Got to chill around people like Kevin Hart, like Nicki Minaj, Chris Brown, Miguel, Like, it was really such a dream come true for me, man. So
Tell us a little bit more about the red mic experience.
actually, the whole thing with me using the red mic started in 2013 still. I always kind of felt like I was that artist. So I've always known that I'm going to do things and I'm going to be very deliberate about things that I bring into my brand. I looked at, Michael Jackson with his boots. I looked at, like his glove or whatever. I've always looked at certain great artists and looked at, like, what is it about them that you can never forget.
Do you ever feel like sometimes it detracts from your talent? Because a lot of people will end up talking about the red mic as opposed to speaking about the talent that you have.
Definitely not, because the red mic is still connected to the music. Actually, that I look at the red mic as my mouthpiece. That is how I communicate with my fans.
So the new album,
Yeah.
Kasibalisele Ngayo, when did it drop?
Yeah.
What's going on there?
Yeah. First of all, the album is called Her Name Is. I came up with that name of the album last year. Actually, it's been like, 13 months.
Yeah.
And really the idea was I want to do an album that celebrates women, or that gives women that reminder that they are everything and whatever it is that they want to be, in the scheme of things. Because, with everything that we're going through right now, and I mean, listen, we've been going through these issues for many, many years, and, for me I really just wanted to contribute and say, listen, I just want to, celebrate you, my queens. You guys are amazing, and I want you to own your names.
Yeah, well.
The album came out on the 6th of September. It's my 5th album, and it's got 20 songs.
20!
20 songs.
Yo,
Jemba-
Drake! Wow!
Njengoba ndikwazi nge-love songs and talking about heartbreak, bengicinga uba Her Name Is Pearl.
I mean, who's that?
Oh, wow.
No, but I mean, so many people have that name, so I'm just trying to understand who that is.
The black one. Might be a little moody.
I'm wow. But you know what? The truth is, the album was inspired by a very special woman who has been a really huge part of my life over the years. I've been in and out of relationships with, in and out of the relationship with this woman. And, she is the love of my life, still is. I'm not in a relationship with her. However, she has inspired my career, and I can't run away from that fact, I just can't tell you guys who she is, but yeah, her name is.
Her name is. We'll just go.
Her name is Sinaz.
We'll just go with our
With
theory.
our version of
'cause
events.
I feel like our version of events actually is true. You just can't confirm or deny.
So having spent so many years in the music industry, yintoni osafuna uyenza?
I still want, I really feel like my message still needs to cross borders a little bit further into the continent. I do really feel like there is no artist like Donald in this whole continent, of Africa. And I think that my message of love and, and just unity and positivity is still very much needed. And, I still want to do some big shows in different parts of the continent. But more than anything, I still, want to inspire the young in South Africa. There's a lot of young kids who come in this industry with their eyes closed. They don't really know what this is about. They watch it from the outside, but it's a different beast altogether on the inside.
What do you think has kept you safe from those predatory practices?
I think I was fortunate enough to understand the music business early on in this industry. And I have to give that props to DJ Cleo, because without him noticing, actually, he taught me everything about the music business.
Ewe.
So when I left that label in 2009, I went straight into opening my own label. And that was I hadn't even made it yet, but I started my own label. And I said to myself, whatever it is that I'm going to do from here on is going to be a partnership. I will never sign as an artist to anyone or to any label. So I started my label, and I've been in partnership with Universal Music for the past 9-10 years.
You worked with Utapsi on one of your new songs.
Yes.
What is it like working with other artists, especially one like Utapsi?
I would actually say that Tapsi is like the steering of this album.
Ewe.
And I'll tell you why I say that. So, first single, Nyazifela featuring Lindo, the vocalist. I decided to get her to be my leading lady on the video. And then while we were still concepting everything, we realized that the second single will have to be a follow-up, like a continuation story.
Okay.
So she's
You're trapped in the closet.
Exactly. So the story continues. She is in the next video,
Yes.
for Minanawe. And I'm also going to have Jessie Suntelo on the video too. But basically, she is like in everything that I'm doing at this time with this album. And she's also featured on one of the songs in the album, which also look like it's going to be a single. So she might even be in 3 videos.
Royalty checks, baby.
What?
It's not Pelly, Klambi, it's
Her name is Tapsi.
Her name is Tapsi Nyan.
Who knows?
And it will be right under our noses.
You know?
Donald, abantu xa bekufuna bakulandele phi to get the album?
Social media, Donald in Denial. I'm actually selling my CDs like literally everywhere. I'm getting teams to sell at Taxi Rank.
Ewe.
I'm getting some students to sell at their campuses. I'm trying to do it like, I'm trying to go back to the basics. You know,
Ewe.
I've got, copies in my car right now. So
Okay.
if you guys want some, $100,
Aye, aye.
I've got some in the car too.
We can
You know
do
what I'm
that.
saying?
Yep.
Make it happen. I don't know why she's looking surprised. He's looking surprised. What's wrong with you?
People generally come here and give us things for free, and we understand Leba also things.
Yeah, I'm selling the album, you know what I'm saying?
The thing is, I'm thinking, so not let him, I was told to take a perfume bag out of the boot of a car. Anyway.
Bella, angakhethi ma-straight bullets unontle. John, thank you so much for coming to see
so
us.
much
It's
for having
always a pleasure. Nizvele ke nani. You know what? I can't actually get over how cool this guy is because uzibambe so
Wow.
ukhulu ukam abangathi Samor Mane City curveballs. Donald is centered. Noba upload denial, he's centered in it. Which is testament to how much time he's spent in this industry. Awucho?
Of course, kodwa ngoku bethu nalo ixesha for RGB to change the tempo. Also, we hand you your attention back to the advertisers. So, banana nectar.
After the break, we learn whose fashion sense has evolved and who's this week's world-wandering Globetrotter. Then we learn what it takes to turn a good night into a great memory.
Africa's home of celebs has returned with more of the moments that we turn into memories.
Now, one memory everyone wishes they could recollect is their trips to foreign nations and the fun they had whilst they were there. We do this weekly for celebs, and it's called Globetrotter.
Now, our Globetrotter this week is Mrs. WHP Lerato Sengade. After losing the love of her life a year ago, the socialite isn't one to sit at home and mope around, as these snaps from her trip to France are proving. Lerato was glowing and radiant as she took in the sights and sounds of Paris.
Lerato also seems to be hitting those hashtag best life vibes as her slimmer frame shone in each of her vacay pics. Yes, when I'm a girl. Now that's how you get over a terrible experience, by having some fabulous ones immediately afterwards. Another thing RGB also handles is passing out the halalas to those who know how to dress well, and that's with Style Star.
Now, one thing that would make anybody feel fabulous, darling, is being highlighted as the RGB Style Star of the Week. Namhlanje, the celebrities were dressed so nice, we gotta do this award twice. The first recipients are Sarah Langa and Kefilwe, who absolutely stole the show at the Nedbank Polo. Asasba, these teal outfits were inspired mhlambe by the sponsors, I think. But either way, the flowing gown and the pants and blouse combination had Sarah and Kefi oozing chic.
The second Style Star has to go to the combination who has been showcasing for years what a designer and celebrity collaboration should actually look like. Yep, you guessed it, Khadjohan Kutsia as well as Queen B. Ubanang once again stole the show on the way to scooping an award at the Glamour Most Glamorous Woman of the Year Awards in this black leopard print gown. I'm starting to think that the definition of red carpet perfect just needs to be a link to Gert and Bonang. Jonga sis, bendicinga mfana uba mna noko kule veki ndizamfumana noba ngu-Style Star noba ngu-Globetrotter. Yini bethuna ipost yam ku-Instagram ndinxibe i-overall ndisemayimayi.
Ndiyambona uStyle Star. Kodwa unothi uGlobetrotter ubuye ngenyawo emayimayi sama. Now, if you haven't already gotten the memo, it's officially summer, and that means the season of fun in the sun has just begun. So when the guys at Starbucks invited us for some summer fun, we had to ask celebrities about what makes their summer fun. This is what they told Melissa.
We are out to play. The sun is also out to play. Kidi summer 2017 Rowena ufilori, you know, but the summer
We should be wearing a lot of covering, but very light. You know, a lot of flowers, very flowy stuff.
I don't know about trends that I don't want to see. Like, I really, most of the time, start off hating something and end up loving it. Like, I used to hate fanny packs, now I love them.
Hot pink, orange, neons are like on point right now.
color pop, whether it's nails, whether it's clothes, whether it's, and something I don't want to see is just following fashion trends.
I'm quite excited about this anorak trend for summer. This is a Gavin Raja dress, and he's tapped into this anorak thing, and it's nice.
You know, I think this summer, I think you've got to be free, you've got to have fun, you've got to wear lots and lots of color.
Shorty shorts, love shorty shorts. And you want to know who I want to see rocking them?
Yes, please.
The thick girls, the thin girls, the tall girls, the fat girls, the hard girls, the soft girls. I want to see people embracing their curves because that's where we're going now.
I want to see people embrace the beautiful prints that are trending, beautiful warm colors.
So showing a little bit of skin, I'm all for. I mean, exhibit A.
Definitely dresses.
Don't wear things that don't suit your body and don't force things.
How do you prepare your coffee? As dark as it is or with a bit of milk?
I like it strong and black.
I like my coffee with a little bit of milk, no sugar. I'm sweet enough.
Randa black, no sugar.
I like it sweet, sweet, sweet.
Tall, dark, strong latte with no sugar.
I like it black, strong.
Love my coffee, milk, low fat, sugar or honey.
How many summer flings have you had?
Summer flings. One notable one. I would say it was a love affair, and it ended promptly when winter started.
0 summer flings, 0 winter flings. Guys, I'm single.
I'm not even looking for a summer fling. Gosh, it's too hot for a summer fling.
We don't kiss and tell.
There's been one or two.
It's none of your business.
Nna ngoyana khanyago nna. Masoroka sa kwena, mashita metsi nna fling nna. Never.
Sinthaulele, kamuka.
Sinthaulele flingy. Awalena, not this one. Never.
What's the most intriguing thing about you that we don't know about?
But I've got a sense of humor. A lot of people think I'm very aloof, I'm very like uptight until you get to know me. I'm actually very crazy. I'm very psychotic in a good way.
I never understand why people feel the need to have a fling every single summer. It's like the change in weather makes them forget, but they did the exact same thing last year and it didn't actually work out then too.
Sometimes you mustn't give up on something just because the first time it did not succeed. What? Ooh, Aliyah, if at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try his friend. And did it?
Yeah.
Right? I think that's what she said. But another thing you should never give up on is sharing your thoughts on gossip with us on social media. So khona ke ku Twitter na ku Instagram at official RGB. Facebook, we're calling ourselves official Real Goboza. Ungayilibali hashtag it's Real Goboza.
Now, if you want to see how it goes down in the DM, it goes down, then find Usnazo on @SnazoYolwa. And myself, I am at Samora_Mangesi. From us here, RGB City. Good night, God bless. Bonana Glevexai.